What's going on, guys? It's me, Hedgehog Boss, and I am here today doing something different. I'm a small YouTube. I get like no views on my videos, but I decided to do this for me. This is something I want to do just for the fun of it. It is cooking. I found a recipe for Jello fluff, and yeah, so I'm gonna make it for this video. It's gonna be 2 parts because it has to set for about 4 to 6 hours after I cook the stuff before I mix in some of the side stuff. But yeah, so kind of flipping through it, and then printed out the whole page. So basically, equipment: medium saucepan, mixing bowls, and a rubber spatula. Plastic wrap I got in the drawer below me, and then a chef's knife and a cutting board, which the knife would be the bread one. No. So yeah. Then when it comes down to the ingredients, we have a 4.6 ounce cook and serve vanilla pudding mix, a 6 ounce strawberry jello mix. Correctly, it is 10 ounce bag of mini marshmallows that will be mixed in at the end, and then 2 cups of strawberries that will also be mixed in at the end. So start this off. You gotta mix and also you need 3 cups of water. So I'll grab that measuring cup. Yep, here is 3 cups. And then what you want to do is, once you mix the jello, the pudding, the water into the pot, you want to put it on the stove and get it to a nice boil. Yeah, I barely cooked. This is gonna be interesting. I messed up a jello packet that I did as a test yesterday, and that's saying something. Should maybe just reuse this for the strawberries. Yeah. So one thing that I'm really confused about is that this says this needs milk, but I'm not sure because it only says the mix, the water. So I'm going off that. If it is ruined because of that, I'm gonna be mad. Yeah. Also, one thing's up. What was originally going to be in this place for video releases, it was going to be a Fortnite. Welcome to Chapter 5 video. But I recorded for about 3 hours, got some good bits, got a victory royale even in the end, and got a full feeling and a good way that I could show you guys and kind of explain to you, okay, what do I like about it, what do I don't like about it, I guess in that sort of way. But for some reason my computer's audio OBS wouldn't save the audio, so I just have an empty clip with no mic audio, even though I tested it before the video and it said it was picking up input. So Also, I did hear rumors that apparently Epic Games will be changing the movement style pretty soon back to what it was originally, which will be really good because this new movement, the new movement stuff is, God, it sucks. Like, Season's okay, but this just makes it worse, honestly. Like you move so slow now. It's ridiculous. So yeah, now that we got it all together, you gotta whisk it up. I'm gonna set this up and get this up to a boil. Yeah, so yeah, it's a nice red orange. But yeah, so in terms of it's coming next on my channel, if you were wondering, I'm not sure just yet. Honestly, there's a lot that I have to like. Obviously I'm fresh new to this. I don't know best ways to do things. I'm still getting the hang of editing, and yeah, but I do have a list of a bunch of games that are on my to record list that basically I'm just gonna go, just randomize off that. But the two big things I'm focusing on right now are three big things. I want to do a VR video. Most likely it'll be Phasmophobia. And then the other focus is Fortnite. Because I want to do just a, welcome to Fortnite type, or, welcome to the new chapter type video. And then the other is Deep Rock Galactic. That's a game I don't play much, but I do like it. It's an interesting one. So yeah. Yeah, so basically you just want to keep stirring this until it reaches boiling. So yeah. Kind of at this point, I'm just gonna be here for a little bit. I don't know what to say, so I'm just gonna cut it. Huh. I think that worked. So yeah, I know I don't have a camera here to show you, but I originally had that set up, but I dropped one of my old webcam and it broke. So I'm really upset about that. But so basically, I might be able to zoom in, you might be able to see, but it's steaming. I've seen a couple bubbles come off the bottom, which means it's on the verge of boiling. So as soon as it starts boiling, from the video I saw, the people who make stuff like this, about 5 minutes of constant boil. Then I put it into the mixer, cover it, throw it in the fridge. Then I'll be back in like 5 hours to finish this. So basically, yeah, I'm just gonna literally unhook all of my recording stuff that I have right here in front of me. Kind of shove it all in a little corner in here, and as soon as this 5-6 hour mark hits, pull it all out again. I'm just waiting for those bubbles, because those are because on this oven it's 1 to 10, 1 low, 10 high. Right now I have it just around an 8, and from what I've seen, when I've asked my parents, yeah, that should be the one to get me to boil. So So yeah, I will now do another cut to once it's boiled for about 5-6 minutes, and when I'm about to pour it out into the mixing bowl. Yeah. All right, so had it boiling for a little bit. Technically, it still is, but now I just turned it off before I was cut to this. You can just slide it off, let it cool for a little bit. But now, what you got to do is you got to get the mixing bowl stuff. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, one of the things you need for this is Cool Whip. I'm using Original as a half batch, and then Zero Sugar for my dad, which is another half batch. And then once it cools, once it sets, you mix those in, the strawberries in, all of that in. So while I let that cool, I'm gonna put a couple of this. I'm gonna put the strawberries back so they stay cold. Yeah, use this the rubber rubber spatula. Yeah, that's what you use the rubber spatula for. And then yeah, it says mixing bowls, but this batch is not too big. It's only about 3.5 cups, minus whatever actually evaporated from steam. So I'm just gonna stir that once more, just to be sure. And also, this whole thing is dependent on this, because it won't work if this doesn't set. So when I come back, it'll either be a good ending to a video or a bad ending to a video. Because all it says is whisk the vanilla pudding, strawberry jello mix, and water together in a medium saucepan and place on medium heat and bring to a boil. Remove from heat and pour into a large mixing bowl and cover with plastic wrap. Yeah. So if something goes wrong, well, that means it's ruined. So yeah. There's one cover plastic wrap. But I don't need, like, this is our smallest mixing bowl, which is, it's big. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use a circular glass container. This one is okay, I don't know how much this is, but it looks like it would be enough. So, yeah, because the only reason we're using something like this is just because it has to go in the fridge, and I wouldn't even use a mixing bowl for letting it cool, because if it's too hot for the mixing bowl, it can damage it, and with the cold air can warp it. So yeah, I'll stir this once more. I got a bad feeling that something bad's gonna happen to this. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, now it's yeah, so now it's pour time. Yeah, so this is about the same size as the pot. So it should be a perfect fit for mixture. Yeah, after being at a boil for long enough, it's more of a syrupy liquid now. Which obviously is the goal, because it's gonna set and form jello. I love how I'm commenting like I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I want everyone to know that I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I honestly don't. I read the recipe, figured I could do that. So now I'm here. Yeah. Then you don't want to wash the pot off at all until it fully cooled, because again, it will warp. So now they want saran wrap. Yeah, so you really want to be careful with this, because it's hot. Yeah. So I'm not cutting too big of a piece of saran wrap, because you don't need to do much. You just gotta make a light seal over it, because it has to have the ability to let off steam as it cools. So that's why this is better than a official container lid. So yeah, this goes in here in the fridge. Yeah, so now it's in there. I can turn off the vent fan. But yeah, so now it's just a waiting game. So said 4 to 6 hours. I'm gonna give it a good 5. Which right now it's almost 1 o'clock here for me. So yeah, so I'll be back around 6 to check it, and well, yeah, I'm gonna give an update then. If it's ready, perfect. If it's not, I'll just wait till it sets. If after 6 hours it's not set, I did it wrong, and I will pick up recording, and I'll probably just make a bowl of cereal to make up for it. So yeah, yeah, I guess I will see you in a little bit, I guess. Yeah, I guess. So, see you in about 5 hours. All right, so we're back. The Jello is chilled. It's solid. At least that's what I'm hoping. Hope we get done now before people come home. But yeah, so it is pretty much set. That's the key here. So now so that was first step, was make it. Second step, chill it. Third step is, once the mixture thickens, use a handheld mixer to beat until it's creamy. So I'm going to reuse the mixer from before. Hope it's solidified. If not, this actually might ruin it. But yeah, just rinse it off. All right. Let's do beat until creamy. Okay. Before I do anything, I'm gonna wash hands. You always gotta make sure you do that. Okay, so now my hands are washed. So basically, I beat this until it's creamy, and then in separate bowls, including this, I am going to mix in the Cool Whip and the strawberries. So yeah, I'm gonna do a half batch of original normal Cool Whip and a half of zero sugar. And then obviously the strawberries, which it calls for 2 cups of the strawberries. So my plan is I'm just gonna do 1 cup per. Makes sense, pretty obvious. I think I got too many strawberries, but oh well. Snack on them. Then obviously it is 10 ounces of marshmallows. So yeah, beating this till it's creamy. That's the first step. Yeah, it actually does look like it. Oh man, it's way more cream. It's more like jelly. That's actually a good thing, because that's what it was supposed to turn out like. So creamy, okay. Yeah, because it's the pudding and the jello and the water. The pudding is going to make it a lot more creamy, but the jello is going to keep it more gelatin-like. So yeah. Yeah. So now the goal is get a spoon, a large spoon, but basically the goal, that won't be big enough. Yeah, my goal is I'm going to do 2 half batches of this. Obviously, one for each Coolwick type. So that means I'm going to use pretty much exactly half, which that's going to be a little bit difficult figuring it out. But before I do anything, strawberries. I'm going to start with 1 box. I'm going to rinse it, and then I'm going to cut it. I mean, I'm actually not a really big fan of strawberries, but I do like them with stuff. That's the exception, I guess, for me. If they're with something, I do enjoy them. Yeah, so hands on once more. Yeah, so basically it is, you have to mix in strawberries, whatever. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, slide this around. Just turn this light on, just for a little bit more lighting, as you would assume. And that so you can see me a little bit better. Oh, gotta scoot this back. Gotta have a good perspective. Okay, so now strawberries. And I just picked these up on Monday, so they are super fresh. So yeah, my goal is the bigger ones I cut in half. I cut the top off, I cut them in half, and then I cut them into 4ths. The smaller ones, I just cut them in half. I might actually cut them in 4ths now I think about it. Yeah. Yeah. I had a long day doing a lot of schoolwork, but here I am finishing what I have been wanting to. I've been wanting to do this since Thanksgiving. I want to do this for Thanksgiving. I want to do this as a Thanksgiving video. Just something fun to do. Make something for the family sort of thing. But yeah, so drop these in half. 4ths. Oh, I dropped a piece. But yeah, I guess with this, I'm just gonna do a time lapse. So, see you in a minute. All right, so that's that. That's done. Bingo. Bada bing, bada boom. Clean the knife. Clean my hands. We're done. Amazingly. So yeah, now the thing is now specifically getting now it's just dividing the jello in exactly half and then putting in half of the strawberries. You know what? I got the thing for it. I'll be right back. Okay. So, I know you're thinking, what could I get to help with this? Well, that's easy. I got gloves. Now, I work in a deli, and for a lot of the food stuff, we just barehand it with gloves. Now these are actual medical surgical gloves, but they do the same job. I'll just rinse, and then I'll just start scooping. Yeah. Let's just do a quick rinse. A little bit of drying, and then we should be good. That's what matters. That we're good. Okay, so half of this. Oh man, that slimy. Oh my god. I didn't think it'd be this slimy when I put my hand into it. Oh my god. Okay, so I say a little bit more. Squeeze it out of my hands. Yeah. So that's that half. Now, I'm gonna take this glove off. Not this one, because this one I'm gonna use for the Cool Whip. Okay. This one will be the original batch. So I will sprinkle in the strawberries. Sprinkle them in as soon as I get all this stuff in. You know, I'm not a real big fan of Cool Whip. I don't know. I know a lot of people are. At least a lot of people that I know are. But no. Okay. Get all this out. Scrape as much of it out as I can. All right. So that's that. Now it's strawberries. You know what? I'm gonna leave this on because then I could just mix it. Strawberries right in, instantly mix all together. I think, yeah, let's put a little bit too much in there actually. Okay. Get a few pieces out. Then also, if you watch this video and you haven't seen one of my other more recent videos, me and the boys did Lethal Company, which was really fun. I played Lethal Company before with people, but that one was specifically comical. You know, you either had to be there or you have to watch it. That's all I can say. This is actually the consistency of fluff. I know what you're thinking. Why don't you just use that spatula I brought out? Well, I'll tell you. I forgot. I just forgot about it until just now, so I'm fist. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm hands. I shouldn't say that either. Yeah. Look. That is fluff. Okay. And all this is sanitary. That's the thing you gotta remember. I know a lot of people use utensils. I like being hands-on in the kitchen. So yeah. Just make sure I get the bottom all stirred up. Now. Okay, what the goal is. Marshmallows. I almost forgot about that, but I gotta get more gloves now, so. Okay, I'm going to save the spatula for the other batch, because then I can just whip through it in, like, really quick. Okay. Okay. Marshmallows. So it'd be about half a bag. Let's be about that. Okay. Half a bag is about there. Yeah, a little bit more. So that's that. I'm also just gonna throw on the glove and double-hand it. Because that'll be easier. I tell you what, it smells good. Can't wait to try this. And also, my little brother's upstairs sleeping. I mean, it's only like 5:30 here when I'm at the time recording this right now. And my little brother got home from school about 2 hours ago, and he's dead asleep. He was up late, so deserved. But yeah, back to this. Done. Now I'm not gonna make the other batch on. I'm not gonna make the other batch on here, just because don't want the video to be too long, and the other batch is more of a special batch for my dad. So yeah, I am going to get my little brother, force him down here, taste test. Bada bing, bada boom. Be right back. 3, 2, 1. He's dead. He's here. Take a spoon. Try a bit. Yeah. I like it. Give me a scale rating. Anything, please. Give me a thumbs up. Thank you. A thumbs up. Thank you for joining me. Now go back to sleep. So yeah, it's done. It looks good. Yeah, I'm satisfied. Next thing to do is put this in the containers, make the second batch, and that's it. But I'm not going to do that here. I'm going to do it on my own. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video, I guess, if you're coming back to watch or whatever. Yeah, see ya. Bye-bye.